Did you know malls don't just die? They go through the same 7 stages of decline, almost like a living thing. If you grew up in the 80s, 90s, or even the early 2000s, malls weren't just shopping centers. They were where teenagers hung out, families went on weekends, communities came together, especially during the holidays. But over time, all of them started slipping into the same downward spiral. I grew up watching it happen. Once you see the signs, you see it at every mall that's dying. You can see it a mile away. So here's how the cycle works. In stage 1, you have pressure on retailers. And this was when online shopping, first started exploding. And instead of getting creative, mall owners just jack up the rents, stores raise prices, shoppers disappear, and that's where the spiral begins. In stage 2, families stop coming. Middle-class families were once the backbone of malls. They shop, eat, maybe catch a movie. But when choices shrink and prices rise, they stop showing up. The mall feels emptier. Then, stage 3, vacancies spread. Now, at first, empty shops get filled. But soon, certain storefronts just stay empty. They stay dark. One vacancy becomes 3, then 10, and the energy just fades from the mall. Stage 4, your food courts falter. Food courts are usually the last holdouts. People will still come from a pretzel or a pizza or something like that. But once the restaurants start closing, fewer people linger. You have less impulse purchases and even less shopping happens. Then in stage 5, the visible decay really starts. Maintenance falls behind. Leaks, broken escalators, shuttered wings. Shoppers notice and they stop coming back. Then in stage 6, the anchors pull out. That's when the big department stores like Sears, back when Sears still existed, or JCPenney's leave. The whole mall loses its draw. Anchors were the magnets, and then without them, smaller retails just collapse as well. In stage 7, that's when the collapse really happens. The mall changes hands a few times. Every owner just tries to squeeze out what's left of the mall, and eventually it's closed, demolished, or just left to rot. So could malls be saved? Yeah, if they're reimagined. Many could work as mixed-use spaces, apartments, upstairs, retail and offices downstairs, gyms and cafes throughout the whole thing. Malls already have the structure. They're basically flattened skyscrapers. The problem is the willpower. Owners don't care. Often, most times, 99% of the times, they just don't care. And cities rarely push because they don't see it as having historical value. Not yet. And so the cycle repeats in every city. And here's why it matters. When malls die, it's not just the stores that disappear, it's the shared experience that we all had. And it's a part of our culture that's vanishing. So unless we start reinventing them, malls will only survive as memories. And the problem is, once they're just memories, they become a lot harder to bring back.